Hi Pisces, welcome to your weekly read. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome to I'm Destiny Calling Tarot. Pisces, this reading is going to cover the time frame of April the 12th through April 18th, 2020. Alright guys, we're just going to dive right in and get started today. This is going to be your energy oracle card here. It's going to provide us with the overall energies for your entire reading today. So this is a general read for the General Cancer Collective. So if specific messages don't resonate with you, it simply means those particular messages weren't meant for you, and that's okay. And the dates as well here, guys, are general guidelines in the read. So if you're noticing things happening maybe a few weeks before and after these dates, that's going to be perfectly normal because we are all on different parts of our journey. Spirit, please provide a message for Pisces. And this is going to be to cover the time frame. Wow. Personal riches. Small successes are likely now and bigger ones are on the way. Finances could improve dramatically, but avoid get-rich schemes. Loving this for you guys. Is it possible that this is maybe your focus right now to kind of take your mind off of other things? If so, it looks like you could potentially have some really great success. So right now, I think overall it's going to be important that you understand that it's going to be small success currently, and you definitely can make projects become long-term, bigger and better things for yourself, but you're going to want to focus a plan on long-term, not necessarily the short-term. So yeah, I feel that you're likely stepping up to try to find ways to bring in income, and if you're doing it from a point of authentically really finding joy in what it is that you're doing, or value to people in what it is that you're trying to provide to them, you're really going to shine and you're really going to do well. And as far as the get-rich schemes, I think you probably already know there's probably a lot of schemes that are going to be coming up during this time. People are going to try to take advantage, and Pisces, you do have such a big heart, and you feel on such a deep level for others, and you really just be cautious of that. Don't get wrapped up in any of that during this time. Spirit, please provide one additional message for the overall energies here for this reading for Pisces. One additional message, please, Spirit. And this is to cover the time frame April the 12th through April 18th, 2020. Your message, first card out, guys, it says, heal thyself. Always going to be so important that we take care of ourselves, fill our own cups. You very much, I sense at this time, you very much want to just give the whole world a great big hug. And it's going to be really important to realize, in order for you to make an impact in others' lives, you're going to need to really take care of yourself during this time. This is a time of healing for the human collective. I think I'm going to read directly from the book regarding this card here. There's likely a message of some kind that needs to come forward in that. It says, some illnesses are only physical. Others have deeper roots. In order to move forward towards better health, you must enlist the help of the dark goddess and enter your heart. Confronting your deepest fears, find the poison that is hurting you and remove it so that healing can occur. I value my health and have the courage to do what is necessary to maintain it. I do not merely address symptoms, but go as deep as necessary to root out the problem. So this is very much likely all about your emotions. You may have emotional triggers from your past, from your childhood, past relationships. You may have been, you may have something that is just giving you so much hurt in the past that you've kind of just stuffed down and you haven't dealt with it. This is the time, unfortunately, where we're being forced to deal with these things, whether we want to or not. As a whole human collective, everyone is really being put to the test right now, as far as stress levels, conflict, tension. You're really being tested to the max. You're being called to self-isolate. You're being called to go within. You're being called to reflect. And you're really being, we're at the point now where we've had the opportunities to do this for ourselves, but at this point, we haven't stepped up. So now we're being forced to do so. Our reality is changing. It's already changed so much, and we can't go back at this point. So what we really do need to do in order to go forward with our best possible version of ourselves is to really go within and to figure out what it is that's been holding us back on an emotional level, on a mental health level. What is it that is triggering us emotionally? Do we truly and authentically love ourselves wholly and wholeheartedly? If the answer is uncertain, we need to change that today. We need to figure out what it is about ourselves that we're so conflicted about. All right, let's get some clarifying details for Pisces. All right, we have all right, guys, first card is the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords, yeah, and then we have Two of Coins. We have no major arcana yet. I'm gonna get some additional clarifying cards as well. We're just gonna start it with this here. So this is I'm not liking the energy too much, guys. I'm just gonna be honest. The Queen of Swords is potentially about some bitterness in your energies, vindictiveness or revenge of some kind. So if this is what you're feeling in your energies, this is where we need to begin figuring out where that began. Why do we feel this way? What is it that we're holding on to? What is it that's triggering us? We're going to want to start finding ways to live in our own moral code. We're going to want to find ways to live a life of integrity. We're going to want to find ways to be not so separate from the whole. Really at this time we're being called to go within, to figure out where we lost the connection with the whole. But this, like I said, this is definitely concerning. As far as the heal self, this is very much indicating that that there are likely blocks in your energies. And it's not something to blame yourself for. It might be past programming that you were programmed with that had no fault of your own. But as time goes on, we are responsible for clearing those blocks, and it's time for us to step up and take charge. Yeah, that's kind of concerning to me, because I do feel like you have to really you have to be motivated to take on this type of work. This is going to be probably the most intense thing that you've ever experienced in your life. And I can tell you that from personal experience, once you do come out of this on the other side, you will become such an unstoppable force. 2 of coins is the next card. Don't beat yourself up is a big deal here. It's really just becoming aware, so that once you have accepted and become aware of the reality of the situation, that is where you can really get to work and make changes going forward. This card here, guys, is about flexibility and adaptability. So at this time, really be open to change. Really be open to things are going to constantly be changing from this point forward. They might be happening at a quick speed. Also understanding that you can't go back. Flexibility as far as going into the future is going to be required. Times have changed. Times are moving forward. You can go with the times, be flexible and go with the times, or get left behind, because we're moving from 3D to 5D. So what that means is you're going to either be left in 3D, which is the negative, the negativity, the lower vibrations, or you can do the work and really excel and become the best version of yourself and experience the 5D, which is love and peace and harmony. So there's really, I think it comes to the point where you very much are going to be, you're going to be so conflicted, but you're going to be hit. I'm sorry to say this, Pisces, but you're going to be hit really, really hard if you're not willing to work on yourself. Is the best way to put it. So it's going to be really important to heal yourself, your emotional, your mental, your emotional blocks and triggers, and focus also right here on the things that you can control in the moment. This is going within. This is changing your physical reality. What is it that you can, what is it that you can focus on? What is it that you can have control over? Again, 5 of Wands, next card. This is about the inner struggle. This is about feeling impatient. During this time, you're really going to need to sit with the impatience and find a way to work around it, because you do need to have patience. You do need to be flexible during this time. Some people here in the Pisces collective, it's almost as if you're feeling a fear of success almost. Yeah, you feel as though this could potentially be you. Personal riches, smaller successes that are bringing way to bigger successes and improving your finances drastically. You feel that this could be you, and you feel that you want it to be you. You just don't know if you can feel confident enough to feel confident with success. You have a fear of success. And this is not everyone. This will resonate with you if it's your message. There is so much fear going on in the collective, in the human collective right now, with all chaos and conflict and tension, that this is bringing up not only those issues, but other fears that you have within yourself, because it's the same vibration. Fear, it's a lower vibration, and if you're stuck in that vibration, you're going to experience what you personally have within as far as fears. So you're really going to need to be flexible. You're going to need to be patient with yourself. You're really going to need to sit with yourself and feel those feelings. And to a certain degree, you're going to have to find ways to preoccupy yourself on a physical level, for sure. But you're also going to want to you're very much going to want to find ways to connect with your higher self, to connect with your spirit guides, to connect with the divine, to connect with nature, to connect with your heart center. Your heart chakra needs to maybe be open. You need to start living from a space of a full open heart. I do feel that for some people that the fear of being successful is really about past programming. You may have grown up through no fault of your own. You may have grown up with programming of someone telling you that you can't do that, or you're never going to be able to accomplish that, or that's not realistic for you. Whatever it was that the belief systems that you were programmed with, you need to discover what those were and figure out how you're going to let them go. Because going forward, you need to, basically we're being called right now to let go of everything we've ever known before. As odd as that sounds, it's truly where we're at today. We need to start brand new and really ask ourselves, what are my belief systems? Who am I? And what will I be bringing into this world going forward? Because everything we knew in the past is gone. Reality has completely shifted, and it's not going to go back. And that's not something to be fearful of. That's something to find possibilities and opportunities. This can be something that is short term, it's going to be painful, but long term it can be so gratifying, and we can do so much growth emotionally, spiritually. We can really become closer together as a human race. I can just go on and on and on about this, but this is really where we're at currently. It's all about letting go of the old story and starting brand new and figuring out how to process the fears so that we can focus on the possibilities that can be coming our way. This could be your possibility. This could be your possibility, healing yourself. But these are, we're each individually being challenged on a very deep level to accept that challenge. And it is going to be probably the hardest fight of your life, but so, so worth it. Ace of Wands is the next card. This is about opportunity. I was just saying all about possibility and opportunity, right? It's all about expansion and new possibility. I love this so much. This is a really, really big, oops, sorry guys, I just dropped a book on the floor. My bad. It's really about, it's beautiful. It's beautiful in the sense that you're really starting to come into your knowing of what it is as a human being that you're truly capable of. And the fact that we've lost connection with that is really, it's sad. It really truly is. Next card, Three of Cups. This is about harmony. This is about friendships. So you're likely wanting to connect in some way. It could be, email, Skype, whatever it is that's working for you during this time, but you're very much looking to connect with deep emotional friendships and people who are like-minded and you can connect with on a very deep level, especially if you're working through emotional patterns. All right, I'm going to clarify a few additional cards here for you, Pisces. Spirit, please provide additional clarifying details for Pisces. Let's shuffle this deck here a little bit. I really do see great things coming from you, Pisces. I do feel that you might be challenged more than others, and it is on some level because you do have such a big heart. Sometimes that, what is the saying? That was just me dropping a bunch of cards. With a great potential comes great responsibility, and I feel that you having the huge heart that you do, it also comes along with some burdens that are going to be a little bit more of a challenge for you in some ways. I believe in you. I believe in you so strongly. And it's time that you have that same belief in yourself. All right. All right, so I'm going to try to go through these ones a little bit quicker, but overall, I mean, really interesting cards here. You have Eight of Pentacles. Have Eight of Swords. So 88, I'm sensing, could be a really big symbol, spiritual number, synchronicity for some of you, not everyone. So that is important to point out. So the first 8 is Eight of Pentacles. This is about long-term projects. This is about doing your research. So this is likely where you make a conscious decision to move into planning mode. You are stepping up and you're getting busy, right? So this is where this is going to kind of come in for you. And then you have Eight of Swords, which is the next 8. It says at the top, interference. But what I'm sensing here overall in this reading for you particularly is this is all about the illusion of being trapped. You need to get back to your own personal power. This card represents that you're not believing in yourself. Big, big message here. All right, next card, Five of Pentacles. Make sure you guys can see that. So at the top it says worry. But I feel that it's more so just, it's likely regarding your fears concerning health. It's natural. It's a part of the human condition at the moment. It could also be feeling a lot lack or challenge challenging issues regarding finances. Just keep in mind, this is a feeling of you being alone, but you're not. You're a part of the whole. We're all in this together. Yes, short term it is going to be painful, for sure. This is a part of the process, and you are going to come through this, and you're going to work towards something wonderful. You're going to work towards something great. You're going to become phenomenal on a whole, right? And this is all about choices that you're going to make. This is all about, see, you have the Tower card. This is all about free will. So you're going to have choices here that you're really going to need to step up and take the reins of your own life and just decide for yourself that you're ready for this change, that you're going to move forward with this change, that it's a really, really big wake-up call for you because you're focusing on yourself, and normally you're so focused on everyone else, right? So this could be a huge spiritual awakening for some of you. This could just possibly be understanding that change is necessary. All of the things that weren't working in the past are being wiped clean, and it's just a really big wake-up call for you. So what are you going to do now? Pisces, what are you going to do, right? This is the tough love moment. This is very much the tough love moment. But then, guys, the next card, Major Arcana as well. Last card here in the read, it's the World card. So this is about new beginnings. This is exciting. When you think of it, when you really think about it, it's exciting because it's a new opportunity for you to have freedom to go in absolutely any direction you choose. And I'm going to leave it there, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get a couple of inspirational messages to end the read for you. It says, I love and accept myself, right? It's all about self-love right now. It says, your self-image is made up of your judgments, right? We don't want to judge ourselves. We don't want to judge others during this time. It's not the real you. Sit for 10 minutes with this question. What's it like to be me when I'm not judging myself? This is a really good exercise. These are really good questions. All right, I'm going to get one more inspirational message, guys, to end the reading here. Spirit, please provide one additional message for Pisces. What additional message did you want to leave Pisces with during this time? Don't overthink this, guys. I do sense that this is where the overthinking is kind of getting the best of you. Patience with yourself. You know, meditation is going to help you really to clear your mind. Get out into nature. Okay, first card out. It says, my outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. So you really do need to go within. We all are being called to do this now. We're all being called to focus ourselves inward. And your future really is in your hands. It is going to be a choice as to what direction you are choosing going forward. I have all the confidence in the world in you. All right, guys, that's the end of your read for this week. Thank you so much for joining me. For those of you who haven't already, please click on like. That is great support to me, keeps me going. Also, I wanted to say a huge thank you to each and every single one of you who come back from week to week to watch these videos. Truly, deeply from the bottom of my heart, I am so thankful and grateful. For those of you who haven't already and would like to come back from week to week, please remember to go ahead and click on subscribe. Take care, and we'll see you in a week. Bye.